Hi folks, John with the Wingman 115 channel with a after action report. Now, if you follow along on the channel, a couple months ago, I did a full review of this Vanquest Falconer 30. Now, for 2017, this is an upgrade from the Falconer 27 that was released last year. I have both packs, both great packs. We're not going to be breaking this pack down like I did in the first video. I'll leave a link in the video description below. I compartmentalize this whole pack. I show you the capabilities of every part of it. Today's video is more just a follow-up review after using the pack for a couple months, and then I just came off vacation where I was in the eastern Sierra Nevada mountains. I was out at Silver Lake and we did a lot of hiking up into the backcountry. What I wanted to do with this pack was load it down. So I had about 19 or 20 pounds worth of gear in there on purpose, just to see how this pack would feel in regards to the shoulder straps, the load lifters, the lumbar on the back, and also the hip belt. Because a lot of packs claim to say that they're the latest and greatest and they're the best. And then after you use it for a while, you realize that you're on a death march and it just hurts. So, had a chance to go out into the mountains back there, don the pack early in the morning. We did an 11-mile hike, and I'll insert some photos here. It was a great time. But the after action report you want to know is, one, the pack is holding up great. The shoulder straps worked really well. Now, I have a pretty big barrel chest, and with that, sometimes the shoulder straps, they'll bite into my armpits and such. I didn't have that with this pack. And as you can see, the way that it's designed is ergonomic with how it's gonna fit on your chest. Now, the load lifters got the weight off my neck and shoulders. That worked out really well. But the best part of this pack was the lumbar area. It fit right in that curve of my back really well, and the waist belt. Now, with the waist belt on anything, before you cinch down shoulder straps, load lifters, all that, you always want to get your waist belt situated on correctly and tightened up, because the waist belt is carrying a majority of the load of the pack. It's taking the weight off your shoulders, your arms, your neck, so you don't come back with an Excedrin headache number 24. It's just killing you. So how I have this loaded out for that hike was I put in a hydration bladder. So I got a zip on the side. So I put in a hydration bladder, routed it through the hole in the top, filled it up. It was 2 liter, worked really great. Also new this year is a Hydra water bottle by Vanquest. Now, double-walled stainless steel bottles aren't new, but to Vanquest went out, sourced the best materials that you could find, and I gotta say, I was really impressed with this. Now, I put a bottle of Gatorade, and I'm not getting any money from Gatorade for saying a trademark name. I wish I was. But I put a bottle of Gatorade in here. This 32 ounce, fit perfect. It was ice cold. This will hold cold beverages up to 24 hours and hot beverages up to 6 hours. I hiked all day long. We left early morning, got back late afternoon, and the Gatorade was still ice cold. I just couldn't believe it. So this worked really well. This is on Vanquest's website. If you're into double-walled hydration bottles, I highly suggest that. I also brought a Katadyn Hiker Pro water filter, and it worked really good with this system as well. Now, you're gonna see on the side, this, I'm looking at my show notes so I get it right. This is the Hydra water bottle holder. This is new this year, 2017, for Vanquest. I have one on one side, one on the other side, and it's made out of Hapalon and Cordura, and it's all laser cut. They're using hook and loop. And the great thing about it is that it's adjustable. You can put a regular sized water bottle in there, like the plastic water bottles, the 16.9 ounce. You can relocate the straps in here, and then it's all shock corded out. You can cinch it down tight, and you can put a 64 ounce half-gallon growler in here. Saw it at SHOT Show when I went to the Vanquest booth. It was just amazing. So it's just little pieces of kit I thought I would introduce you to. It works really well. Hey, when you're not using it, guess what? Fold it down. It's not getting caught on stuff. You need it open, boom. Put your bottle in, now you're good to go. The other side, I had a bottle in, but today I got bug repellent because the flies are out and they're just killing us. Another cool item that I had a chance to review at SHOT Show is these glow-in-the-dark morale patches. Now, they're not doing the morale patches like the goofy stuff. They're doing American flags. They're also doing blood type, which is really important. And they're also doing their Vanquest logo. So the cool thing about the Vanquest logo is a V. So a lot of folks are using it as like a directional pointer, like if they're concealed carrying a firearm and they know which side of the pack that the firearm's in or what side their gear's in. So a lot of cool stuff. I'll leave links in the video description below to all this stuff here. I just wanted to give a follow-up that the pack is working as advertised, and it's become part of almost an everyday carry. Whenever I go out in my truck, I leave the house, I always have it because I have med kit in here, which we needed on the camp out. My wife's cousin cut her finger real bad and we had to administer first aid. I've got EDC items in here, just all sorts of good stuff. So if you want to learn more about all this gear, I'll leave links in the video description below. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box down below. I'll be more than glad to answer any question. If I don't have the answer, guess what? I'll get a hold of the boys at Vanquest and we'll find out the answer for you. So with that, this is John with the Wingman 115 channel. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Now that the tarp is pushing down my head with the wind blowing, take care, folks.